Howdy, 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 howdy. I'm gonna scooch in a little bit here so you can see my work. So this is what I've been working on. Here it is. I think it might be done. I'm not 100% sure. It's in that work in progress state. I don't know. It's almost done, I think. Should I scooch a little closer so you can see a little more? So this is kind of what I've been working on. So yeah, here it is. It's my newest piece, my newest oil. It's 30 by 40, matching another 30 by 40 that I just recently did. And it's, I don't know, it is what it is. So, you can kind of see what it is here. Get down here next to you. It's got elements that carry through a couple other paintings I've done. These circles, these kind of squares here. I think I might add some more squares. That's what I've been contemplating, is if I wanted to add some more of these squares here. And if I did, how far up do I want to go? How far out do I want to go? What colors should they be? I was looking at my other one hanging over there. And I've actually did two. I can turn this so you can see it. You can see here I did two sections of squares. I gotta back up a little more. I did two sections of squares. I did a bigger section, bigger squares, and then smaller ones over there, so they kind of echo each other a little bit. So you can kind of get some perspective, some distance. There's actually that line that goes back right there as well. So, and I carried the same colors through, and these ones are bigger squares, so, you know, you get some proportion there. But on this other one, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the same thing or not. Hi, Heather's watching. Hi, Heather. You get the notification. So on this one, I wasn't sure if I wanted to carry these squares up kind of like I did on the other one, or if I wanted to add some somewhere else. I was thinking about maybe doing some up here or in the background here. I was thinking of doing some small ones in the background over here somewhere. I'm not 100% sure yet about that. So that's kind of what I'm contemplating. But otherwise, I think it's about done. I was going to put some other elements in, and I've decided against it. So I kind of like the way it's going right now. So that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, so I'll have these two done, and they kind of match another one that I've done called Ascending One, and then I'm going to start a new series here soon. It's going to be about bridges, and it's going to be about the interconnectedness that bridges bring between, you know, city and country, between people groups, between even relationship partners, between nations, between just being able to span over stuff, just all the different metaphors you can use for bridges. So that's going to be a series I'm going to be starting soon about bridges. A couple other things I've done recently. Oh, here's one that I just finished. This was just kind of a fun little one on I used some canvas panel, and so you can kind of see it here. Not great lighting on it, but it's kind of like it's nighttime. There's a park down here with some ponds and some kind of lighted up areas, and then back here's a cityscape with a group of people walking along the boulevard there. So yeah, that's one that I've just finished. I kind of like it, you know. It's got some good elements in it, but and then I did this other one too at the same time I was working on this one. And this one, you can see there's a kind of a couple down here in the corner, and they're kind of walking along a lighted roadway here, and then in the background it's kind of just a cityscape there. So that's another one that I've been working on. I think I might come back through and do some highlights on the people, kind of lighten it up a little bit. They're a little bit dark against that background. I want to lighten them up so they look more like they're in the light here. So I might work on that too as well to get them lit a little more. So those have been kind of the projects I've been working on recently, just to keep everybody informed about what's been going on here. And let's see, I had a show. It went fairly well. It was through the Contemporary Art Museum in Madison, or the Modern Art Museum in Madison. I don't remember what it's called. But they do a gallery nights, and so they have a whole bunch of venues set up, and so I was at one of their venues. So that was pretty fun. There was a lot of people that came through. And trying to think what my next event is. I'm not sure what I have on the docket next. I'll have to take a look at my calendar and see, refresh my mind about what's coming up. So I've just been painting away, you know, lots of studio time. I've kind of made some changes to my studio. I can kind of show you around a little bit here. Let me flip the camera. So first off, actually maybe I'll just pull it out of my, we've got a dog right there. That's the studio dog, one of many, one of two. The other one is right there. So those are my studio dogs. And then over here I've got my acrylic station set up finally. So I got my acrylic paint hung, my table set up so I can come, and these are the ones I was working on today. This one is, this one was just a fun little sketch I did this morning. It's still really, really wet. And then here is another one that I started on. It's actually just it's just a tonal painting right now. It's all just monochrome, black and white. And that's how I started these other two. I started with just a black and white painting like that, and then I came through and did a color washes over it. So, you know, behind you can kind of see down here how thick it looks. Well, this is white paint that the yellow is just kind of washed over, and then up here's some black paint that the yellow is just washed over. And so, you know, I come in and set my tones, and then I just kind of come through and do some colors, some color washes. I think Daisy hasn't moved. I think she died. Oh, no, she's wagging her tail. Hi, Daisy. Oh. So I've been exploring that a little bit with my acrylics. Just doing some washes and getting some texture down and getting some tonal differences down. You know, some nice contrast. And then coming through with some colors. And those ones I washed everything with color. I think this time I'm just going to do certain parts. I'll just do a little yellow here and a little red there or something, you know, keep more of the black and white in. I think I like that look a little bit better. Kind of some other ones I've done like that in the past, and I'm just kind of trying to mimic that. So yeah, I've got all my stuff for doing my acrylic pours, and then I've got my paints. And what I've been doing, I've been getting these tips like this, and using them to actually kind of draw. So this is the heavy lines in here. I just kind of squirt the paint out to make those heavy lines and the spirals and stuff. So, and I did that on another one too, actually. This one over here, you can kind of see I outlined the tree with paint, and I outlined the leaves, and I'd come back through and do a pour inside of that, the drawings that I would do. So I've kind of liked that a little bit, and I think I'm going to explore that some more. This one actually goes this way. This was just a stack of paintings from my show that I just did. And actually this one is called Through the Leaves. It's actually available through my website or for sale. And there's quite a few of them here that I still have. This is one of my faves here. And I didn't do that same technique on this one. So that one's called Aspens in the Dark. It's one of my faves. And this one's pretty cool too. It's called Hot Summer. So you can see it there. This one has got some real nice perspective. You're fading back towards that. That yellow really draws you in and just pulls you right back towards that sun. You know, and then the shape of the branches and stuff. The way everything kind of just pulls you right back in there. But so I've been having lots of fun. I'm gonna use this same pour technique with my bridges. And I think I'm going to use the drawing technique too. I think I'll do the pours first, similar to this one here. I was kind of exploring this a little bit. I'll probably do the pours first, that's what I did here, and then I came back through and drew the lines in. And I think what I'll probably do is wait for the pour to dry, and then come back through with some paint and then I can kind of make changes as I need to. So that's kind of where I'm at. So stay tuned and continue to watch watch my show here. I have a YouTube channel as well you can check out, and I also have an Instagram. So make sure you join my Instagram, which is just Daav Korb, and my YouTube channel is also it's Daav Korbe. So take a look at those, and I'm just gonna keep painting away, and I'm just gonna keep on producing, and just keep everybody informed about what's been going on. So this is great. I love being able to spend the days in my studio painting, and I usually just jam out to some music and just paint and contemplate, and just sometimes I just stare at my paintings to figure out what the next step is with them, you know, if they're done or if there's more that needs to go into it, and so there's a lot of thought process that goes into it. It's not just it's kind of a back and forth. There'll be these moments of just high energy painting and then reflection, and then high energy painting and then reflection, you know. Sometimes that reflection time can take a while. So sometimes a piece will sit for a few weeks and as I contemplate it, and then I'll come back to it. So but in the meantime, I usually move on to other stuff because I have to keep rolling, you know, have to keep painting, can't be idle too long. So okay, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna get some lunch, and then get back to painting. So you have yourselves a great day. Talk to you later.